On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about Off the Wall by Julie Christianson, which is the 6th book in the Only Magic in the Building multi-author series. The back cover synopsis says, she's in search of her soulmate. He avoids love at all costs. These neighbors are a total mismatch until serendipity steps in. Nori Sinclair has 2 goals: find a husband of her dreams and purchase the beloved tea shop in her hometown. So when Nori finds herself short on funds to land the business loan, she joins a dating app that pays her to be their featured single of the month for an ad campaign. Per her contract, all men are off limits except those matched for her by swipe right. This seems simple enough until she starts seeing herself in every mirror holding hands with Cash Briggs, aka her aloof, unavailable neighbor. After a career-ending injury, ex-baseball player Cash is on a mission to help others who have been shattered like he was inside and out. With his sights set firmly on a job in LA, he doesn't have time for friends or family, let alone a relationship where he'll only get burned again. Continuing to have to rescue Nori, his flustered neighbor, who seems desperate to avoid him, was not part of his plan. And while Cash and Nori fight their growing attraction, magnetic elements in their magical building draw them together, until they're forced to choose between breaking all of the rules or breaking both of their hearts. This is a dual point of view contemporary romance with the magic realism, whimsical elements. The tropes are that they're neighbors. The intimacy is moderate. There is makeouts, and the mirror dream was a little heated, but I'd still say moderate. Language twice, no violence, and potential triggers is the past spine injury, past fiance leaving, and past parental deaths. None of those are very detailed. They are a big part of their character currently, but they're not heavily detailed in the book. The con I had with this one is that I'm not sure that I liked some of the characters I was supposed to. So like Violet taking back the offer on the tea shop, I know it was meant to show love, but it kind of made me not like her at all. Like how, I don't know, rude is the best way I could say. And also, I'm sure a lot of this played into having to be at the car dealership yesterday, but the cottage men, they just felt like icky businessmen out to do, I don't know, something. Like, they didn't even do anything wrong in the book. I guess I had a bad experience with salesmen, and now they're all bad guys in my head. Because, I mean, they end up working it out. But, like, it was just, there was a lot of characters that I think that you were supposed to at least tolerate, let alone like, and I just kind of hated them. But I really did love how she wrote it in summaries, so you don't actually have to be on all of these dates, and so you could avoid a lot of the cringe. I really loved that. I felt like that was really creative and a nice thing. I loved the couples meetings that, like the laundry room kind of thing. That was probably my favorite one. I also really loved how great the wrap-up ending was. It talks about where everyone kind of ends up, which is great, even if it leaves a couple of things open that I think there's more books in. So if there's spin-off books from this, someone let me know. I was trying to look it up last night and I couldn't see any right off. Plus the bonus epilogue had the wedding day, which was super sweet. So great wrap-up. The romance was sweet. A good story about finding out what really matters in life and making those choices. So I'd love it if you will jump over to my social medias, enjoylifewithme.angela. I'm most active on Instagram. I'd love you to share your thoughts with me after you've read it or any of the books in this series. Tell me which one's been your favorite so far, and I will talk to you soon. Happy reading.